Manawaker Studios Flash Fiction Podcast is supported by patrons on Patreon. To find out more or to add your support for as little as $1 a month, visit patreon.com/Manawaker. Welcome to Manawaker Studios Flash Fiction Podcast. I'm C.B. Droege. This week, The Monster by Laura Theis. 1. The monster moves in unceremoniously. It is simply there under your sofa when yesterday it was not. Your first impulse is to appease it. You know instinctively that you oughtn't upset or frighten it. You throw some pizza crusts down there. The monster is very hungry. It wants to devour whatever you have. It starts with what's under the sofa. Everything on the floor. It eats your dust and your trash and nail clippings. Well, I guess I don't need a Hoover anymore, you say. That's right, the monster says, and eats your Hoover. You laugh. But that is only the beginning. 2. The monster eats a hole in your coat pocket so you always lose your keys. It eats holes in your socks and your jeans and your tights and your shoes and your special orthopedic inlays. It eats your money and the wallet that used to house your money. It devours your books and your pens and your writing, your phone and your external hard drive. You have to try to become indifferent to possessions. Whatever you thought was yours. Your insecurities, your jealousy, your pride, your secrets and dreams, the monster finds them all equally tasty, delicious. That's it. They're gone. You don't fight the monster. You never try to pry anything out from between those jaws, not even that last photo of your grandma. Just let the monster have it. The monster likes your attitude. It moves out from under the sofa and demands to sleep in your bed. It expands through the night. You end up curled up at the foot end without a duvet every morning. Then you have to shake out the bedding, full of holes and clammy with half-chewed nightmares. 3. The monster loves you by now, with your own old jealousy. It doesn't like when you go out, and it certainly doesn't like if you bring anybody home. You don't usually. I will eat anyone who comes in here, the monster threatens. Except you, of course. Not yet, you try to joke. Not funny. But then a thing happens. You fall in love. 4. You stay over at your lover's place a lot. When you come home, the monster fixes you with a spine-chilling stare. It has stopped talking to you. You can never come back to my place, you tell your lover as you lie in her bed. It isn't safe for you. Your lover grows suspicious and worried about this. What are you trying to hide? And because you love her, you confess in the end, I have a monster, you say. What, like this one? She asks and opens her closet. No, you say. Yours is cute and tiny. Her monster comes out in a flash and pinches you to show it is not cute and tiny at all. I'm good with monsters, your love says. Take me to it. You are trembling as you open your front door. The monster is all teeth and claws on the doorstop. She bends down and tries to pat it. She lasts about 2 seconds. I told you, the monster says. I wasn't joking. She tasted nice. You're a monster, you say. Yes, but I'm your monster, the monster says. I love you. 5. But you miss your lover, and you resent the monster. You hate it. All you want is a normal monster-free life. I hate you, you say. I wish you were gone. The monster looks at you with the endless sadness from your teenage diaries and disappears. You try to feel pleased. You try stretching out in your bed under the remains of your bedding. Your duvet looks like Swiss cheese. You try to reclaim the space and fill the silence. You try to have a party. You try to have a love life. You try to buy new shiny things without holes in them. It doesn't work. You are lonely. You are miserable. All right, you say finally. Come back, please. I'm sorry. I never went anywhere, comes a muffled voice from under the sofa. You hug your monster. It is so pleased to see you, it accidentally regurgitates your lover. She looks a bit worse for wear, but says no hard feelings. She stays for dinner. The two of you eat dinner, and the monster eats the forks and knives and bowls and wine glasses, so no one has to wash up. Then you sit there, the three of you, on the half-eaten sofa, each hoping you can somehow make this work. This has been The Monster, written by Laura Theis. For more information about Manawaker Studios' other projects, including books and games, visit manawaker.com, which is also where you should go to learn more about the authors featured on this podcast or to get details about submitting a story. The Flash Fiction Podcast theme song is by Kevin MacLeod. Manawaker Studios' director of Theis is Ben Baston. I'm CB Droege. You can follow me on Twitter and Facebook at CBDROEGE. Thanks for listening. On the next installment of Manawaker Studios' Flash Fiction Podcast, I found something! Yes! The sacred jars! Untouched! Just a few more. I have room for a few more.